Hello, and today we'll continue with Undefeated. I didn't see much of Bruce this week. He was in and out of sessions with Drayden. Part of me was hoping to see him a little bit more. It would have been nice to have someone to talk with. Most times feel so dead without Redline. Maybe dead isn't a word I want to be using right now. Things lack color, excitement, conversations dry up quicker than normal. Not that I'm opposed to having short talks, but it's clear that Bruce is struggling. We both are. His friends didn't try bothering me at all. I could see them looking at me every so often in the cafeteria, but at least they left me alone. It was bad enough when I had the room to myself. At least then I could still see him. I tried sneaking past the guards to the med bay, but the door to Red's room was locked. He just needs some rest. We all could use some rest, but he needs it. I wonder if it's selfish of me to even try and see him right now. I need to see him. I need to see him shouldn't take priority over his need for rest. Not to mention all the emotional turmoil he went through right before his fight. But on top of that, maybe he needs someone to talk with. I mean, he has Drayden. Yeah, I'm overthinking this. It doesn't matter if I'm being selfish or not. I miss my friend. He needs to rest. I can deal with it until he's ready. I have my own work to focus on anyways. Bucky and I have been having private sessions. He's managed to get our classmates to work with other coaches, citing a safety risk after they jumped me and Red. Gotta admit, it's heavenly being able to work one-on-one with a coach, especially one like Bucky. He spends so much of his time in our class making sure everyone else is in line. I feel like I've grown a ton in this past week alone. I feel faster, stronger, more focused, which is surprising given everything that's happened. Maybe it's because I know there's an end in sight now. My phone starts buzzing on my desk. This is why I always keep it on my bed. The sound it makes when someone calls always freaks me out. I flip the phone over and it's dead. I guess the whole texting thing didn't pan out. I have to take this. My hands are shaking. I didn't want to do this alone, but I think I have to. Breathe in and breathe out. Hello. Hi. Oh. Hey, Alex. I taste copper in the back of my throat. Sorry I haven't picked up. Oh, that's okay. You're probably too busy for us anyway. Not really sure what to say to that. So, how's life? Is this what he wanted to call about for the last few months? Busy. Busy, you know? I'm sure you know. Your mother got a new job a few months ago that's kept her pretty busy too, so. What's she doing now? Something in the school system. Hard to remember all the jobs and all that. Okay. Yep. What's it up to? Good Lord. What do you want, Dan? Just calling to say hi. You've been calling for months. Well, you didn't pick up, so I had to keep trying. Dad, you haven't talked to me since high school. You obviously want to say more than just hi, so just to say hi. And I wanted to apologize. My stomach drops, okay? So, yeah. Just wanted to let you know that your mother and I love you very much. Okay? I'd still like the apology. I know. And I'll make sure that we have that talk down the line. Your mother just wanted to call and let you know that we forgive you and we love you. Forgive me? Okay. You alright? Yeah, I'm just not sure what I did that needs forgiveness. I mean, think of it like, I don't know, an olive plant or whatever. We both said some things we didn't mean, and now it's time for us to grow up and make up. Dad, you kicked me out. No, all we said is that you had to find somewhere else to live while you got everything figured out. That's not what happened. Well, that's how I remember it. Okay, great, thanks. You sound upset. Everything alright, Alex? My ears twitch. No, I'm fine. Okay. I saw you on TV the other day. You still watch the fights? Yep. I didn't know you stuck with the whole MMA thing. Guess I did something right there, huh? Train up a kid in the way he should go and all that. Uh-huh. I'm just saying, it might have been a good thing you got into MMA. Look at where it got you. Where it got me. Well, yeah, you're a thing, buddy. That's huge. I guess. It's kind of hard to feel accomplished when all I'm doing is fighting Bruce. Yeah, I was kind of confused about that whole thing. It is part of your gay stuff, my stuff. Challenging Bruce all the time. He thinks this is all some kind of sex thing. Good fucking lord. Gotta correct my contract. Sure, why not? What's wrong? No, nothing. I don't know. You get that from your mother. You both do that thing where you pretend nothing's wrong. You can tell me anything, Alex. Something snaps. Dad, you just own me. You kicked your son out of the house because you snuck through his phone and found out he was gay. I was 16, Dad. I was a child. Well, when I was 16. No, Dad, just shut the fuck up for a second. He actually goes quiet. I get a chance to breathe. You kicked me out. I was just trying to figure myself out. I just need some love and acceptance and understanding. You threw me away. Alright, wait. I had to fend for myself, Dad. Everything I had was gone. And now, almost 10 years later, you want to come back with an apology? I'm sorry, Dad, but that's not gonna cut it. Well, that's a bummer. What do you want me to say, Alex? My name is Xander now. What? You keep calling me Alex. That's not my name anymore. Well, your mother and I named you Alexander. Maybe Xander can be some kind of cool nickname you have with friends. A weak chuckle sputters out a response. What is it? What's with all the attitude? I always said we were sorry, but we're not going to call you something you're not. You're not sorry. You just wanted to stop feeling guilty. I mean, of course we feel guilty, son. We missed out on your graduation. Heck, we didn't hear anything about you until I caught one of your fights. I didn't graduate. Oh, sorry. That's really not what he needs to be apologizing for. I appreciate you calling. Trying to sound like I'm not speaking through gritted teeth, but I'm happy with who I am. And I think I'm happy without you, Dad. I feel lightheaded saying that. There's a few seconds of silence, then he speaks again. Well, I am very sorry to hear that coming from you, Alex. Dad, I was so scared for so long. I still am, honestly. I used to think that getting away from you both would fix everything, would fix me. But I couldn't even pick up a phone call from you without feeling sick. You and Mom fucked me up, Dad. And I have to live with that. So an apology right now just feels like too little too late. I can admit that when all that happened, your mother and I acted rashly. It was irresponsible and I'm sorry. We were afraid for you. This world isn't good to people like you, Alex. I guess we hope it was just something you could grow out of. We were scared. You were scared. How do you think I felt? I'm sorry that you felt nervous for me, but that doesn't justify what you did. I worked so hard trying to be a good son for you, I had to hide who I was because I wanted everything in our family to be alright. But it never was. At least now I have the confidence to know that it was never my fault. He doesn't say anything. What do you hope to accomplish with this call in? I guess just to say that we're proud of you and that we miss you, Alex. We want you back in our lives. There's no helping this. I miss you too, Dad. But even from this phone call, I know that you don't respect me as much as you want to. What do you hope to accomplish with this call, Dad? I guess just to say that we're proud of you and that we miss you, Alex. We want you back in our lives. There's no helping this. I miss you too, Dad. But even from this phone call, I know that you don't respect me as much as you want in return. Your apology can't undo all the damage you've done. So, thanks for calling. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to be the son that you want me to be. But I'm who I want to be. And that feels better than being accepted by you. He's quiet for a few seconds. I hear him sniffle. Okay. Okay. We'll keep praying for you. And I'll keep watching your fights. Do you know when the next one is? It's tomorrow. Are you sure? I didn't see any ads for that. That's weird. I definitely have one. Alright. Well, I'll keep praying for you. We love you, Alex. I don't understand if you hang up. But I'm just gonna say, love you too. I don't know, maybe his parents, their mentality is messed up, but I do still want to see some kind of mending between Xander and his parents, even if they are just kind of messed up mentally. I'm just gonna say I love you. I love you too, Dad. Thanks, Alex. I wait a few seconds after hearing that, then I press the end call button. This one feels more empty than ever. Tears will probably be falling at this point. Maybe I'm too tired for it. I guess I saw this coming. I cried enough over them. It's hard to feel his support when he could barely admit his own fault. He didn't even try to use my name. The weight on my chest has been lifted, but replaced by something else, something different. It's not heavy, but it's empty. It's empty, this room. I think I need someone to talk to. Bucky's waiting and probably busy, and Redline's unavailable. Maybe Bruce will pick up. I guess it's weird to call him up when I could just go find him. I ring his number. Sam. Hey, you okay? I can swim by your room with you. No, I'm fine. I just kind of need to clear my head. Sure, what's up? My dad just called. Oh shit. You chew him out? Kinda. Nice. This might have been a bad idea. Why would I talk to Bruce about my dad knowing what his deal with his parents is? You talk? I don't really know how to answer this, so maybe I should just drop it. Well, now I gotta know. I won't bite Xander. Do you ever miss your dad? There's a few seconds of silence. Well, fucking question, dude. Sorry, I know it's... easy, Xander. I'm just pulling your tail. But, that's a tough one. I guess, yeah, kinda. Feels like I missed out on a lot of experiences even after I left the house. For a while, it kinda stung seeing families get along. Even back when I worked underground, some of those guys had parents and siblings, wives and kids. Made me feel like I did something wrong. Well, I fucking killed my dad, so that probably didn't help. Maybe just a little. Crazy how that works out. But still, I guess I miss having that kind of connection. Family's supposed to be a constant thing in your life, right? Love and support and all that. When you lose that, something's gonna feel off, even if they were a piece of shit. So, to answer your question, I guess I miss what I wanted him to be. Dad was a piece of work, but I always held out hope that he'd change. Maybe we could have had a real family, I don't know. I'm not gonna hit you with some jaded bullshit about how you should have cut them off sooner or later. Cause this shit hurts, man. But it feels less after a while. So try to hang in there, right? I guess my breathing got a little heavier as we talked. Hearing him talk so casually brings a different level of comfort than Drayden or Bucky give me. Not better or worse, just different. It's relieving. In the way he doesn't judge me for asking a heavy question like that. He's not pretending to make things any nicer for me. You still there, Zan? Yeah, I'm still here. You okay? I will be. He chuckles. Well, even if you aren't okay, I'm here for you. Bucky, Drayden, Red, you got a new family now. Even if it is not the same, we'll do what we can to help you. Thanks, Bruce. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, Jan. I hang up and lay back on my bed. Hearing someone's voice was nice, definitely put my heart at ease a bit. But something's missing. Feels like I have unfinished business. I guess now is as good a time as any for me to get this off my chest. I put my phone up and open Red in my messaging app. His profile picture is some meme reference I don't get, but edited to look like him. Cute. Hey, Red, I miss you. You can't respond right now, I know, but when you wake up, I want to hang out. I joined Fang only a few months ago. It feels like it's been years at this point. And in all that time, I never once tried to tell you how much I appreciate you. From day one, you were there for me. You stood up for me in front of Bruce and Cole. You barely even knew me. You tried introducing me to your friends and getting me involved in all your stuff. You probably knew how scared I was. I'm sorry that I never took you up on any of your offers. I would give anything to go swimming and play games or whatever with you right now. I just got finished talking with my dad. I guess I'm feeling kind of lonely. It's not any easier over text. May have been lonely for a while now, but that didn't seem to stop you from trying. You spent so much time on me, loving and caring for me in your own way. I wish I had the balls to actually say it to your face. But I'm a coward, Red. I've been scared this whole time. Scared of Bruce, scared of my family, scared of myself. Scared of you. Scared of what would happen if someone like you got too close to me. I was an asshole, and I guess I was hoping that you'd leave me alone so you wouldn't have to deal with me. But I don't want to be alone anymore. My hands are shaking too much. I can barely type this out. I want to tell him that I love him, but I know Bruce has feelings for Red too. I would feel weird opposing him knowing how Bruce feels. Bruce has known him for longer, so he should have the priority. No, that's a weird way of putting it. At the very least, he should be able to have that talk with Red on his own. Maybe we could both have him, all three of us. Something steals inside my chest. I feel like I would really like that. It's a pipe dream, though. I don't want to get my hopes up. If Redline even pulls through, I don't know how to even approach that. But I won't give up on the idea. Maybe there could be a way for us to be happy. So, I guess we could talk about this when you wake up. Get some good sleep. I can't wait to see you again. I fire off the text and lay back, heart beating out of my chest. He's going to be fine. He has to be. Breathe in. Breathe out. My heart feels a little less empty. I know I told you this the other day, but you don't have to do this. I know. We don't have to do anything until we get an answer from the commissioner. He said he'd be back tonight, right? Then he'll be watching my fight. That is true, I guess. Becky sizes as we walk down the hall to the elevator. Are you sure you're up for this? We got it covered. Well, you've been training hard, so I trust you. Just make sure you leave in one piece, okay? What about Bruce? He can leave in 3 or 4 pieces, that's up to you. Becky chuckles and pats my back. I'll see you in a bit then. You're gonna do great. Yes, sir. And when I come back, I'll have that belt on my shoulder. There's a zero I was looking for. Be safe. The door closes and I begin my descent for the final battle. Okay, I know what we can do. Bruce wipes his eyes and sighs. I'll concede. Are you sure? There's not much else we can do. I'm not going to hurt you anymore, and if I refuse to do this little song and dance now, he'll know I won't take any fight outside my weight class. I'll go back to fighting other men. You'll become the champion and then you can retire. The belt's gonna default. If it doesn't go to me, it won't be hard to win it again. What do you get fired? He breathes slow. That won't happen. I'm a draw. The fans love me, and not even Fang is stupid enough to get rid of me. It feels like a big risk, saving than us fighting for real. So, this is it. Bruce is ending his undefeated streak tonight. He said he wanted to make an announcement when the fight starts, but I don't know what that's gonna look like. Guess it makes sense. It would be weird to lose your win streak without having anything to say about it. Let's go at the pin, my stomach clawing its way up into my chest. Is this worth it, risking all he has just to keep me safe? If it'll even work in the first place? Bruce can quit, not become champion, but they won't. But will they count that as an actual win? I suppose it must. If Bruce forfeits, then the other fighter wins. But what if they fire him? How can he keep other people safe? Wait, let's go on to stop them from just doing this over again with someone else. Shit. We didn't think this through at all. We had all week and I'm just now realizing how full of holes this plan is. Breathe, Xander, breathe. This is the best option we have. If this doesn't work, well, find something else. Tap out, regroup, get a new plan. The elevator stops. The attendant nods as I step out. I bathe in the light as it shines down on me. I miss its warmth. Maybe in different circumstances I could have made it big, but now I'm just glad to make it out alive. Something feels off. I don't know what it is, but the air feels different, stale. We were just here 2 weeks ago, but there's dust in the air. People usually keep these wings pretty clean. My attention is pulled back. Bruce's door is open, and the beast steps out. He looks tired. Me too, Bruce. But he smiles anyway. You ready? He grunts the words low. I take a shaky breath and nod. Yeah, I'm ready. The bell rings as we meet in the center. Gloves raised to tap. His hands are gentle, rubbing against mine before he takes a step back. I got something I need to say. His guard's lower, and he turns his head to wherever the cameras are probably located. God's is really happening. My stomach's turning over. In the past few months, Alice and I have been fighting for the belt. That ends tonight. My ears twitch. I've been pretty damn proud of holding on to this title for as long as I have. And I know I'm pretty pissing off a good chunk of my fans right now. But I can't keep this up anymore. Xander here. He's been working his ass off day in and day out just to keep up with me. I could have taken his hell, but that hasn't stopped him from showing up every time to get the job done. And I don't know about any of you watching at home, but I can't think of anyone, even my own weight class, that would willingly ask to take me on more than once. Bruce steps backwards, standing outside the circle. I can feel the timer counting down. 10 seconds outside the ring, and he loses. So I'll forfeit. It's been a good one. If this goes on any longer, I'm gonna wind up hurting someone. He looks at me, and that icy stare melts, revealing warmth underneath. Someone very important to me. Bruce turns back to look at the camera. Something still feels off, almost like the floor is shaking. want all of you at home to give a big warm welcome to Xander, your new champ. The elevator doors behind Bruce opens, the two guards step out. Iron. He turns around, barely catches a glimpse as they move. They're big, the Rhino and elevator that took me to the commissioner's office a few months ago. Black, heavy-looking batons rested in their hands. One of them grabs at Bruce's arm. The fuck? Hey! Bruce pulls his arm away. When the Rhino gets a hold of it again, he gets a backhand to the cheek, which only puts a smile on the Rhino's face. Get the fuck off me! Ugh. The elephant pulls out a stunning rod like the one they use on Cole. It lights up and gets jabbed deep into Bruce's side. Bruce! I lunge forward, but a hand on my shoulder pulls me back. Another guard, he probably came from my elevator. I try to shove him away, but I'm thrown to the ground. Fuck off! I try to scramble forward, and I hear something like a lighter sparking before. Ugh. Pain burns through the smile of my back, following through every muscle I have. My scream breaks through the commotion as the guard behind me hits me with his own stun gun. The sensation is unlike anything I've ever experienced, anything I could have imagined. I can't even bring myself to fight back, paralyzed as my body twists and spasms without my control. Zan! Bruce's guard presses his weapon into his back, and the man releases an earth-shattering roar, enough to set my guard out with the brutality he's enacting. I watch the electricity flies through every ounce of energy left in Bruce's enormous body. It's desperate, clawing and thrashing as they keep their surge pumping into his body. He's scared, tears are streaming down his face. I moved to save him if I had the energy, but my muscles aren't responding. The burn still searing through my veins. All I can do is watch. The guards finally cease, dragging Bruce's gargantuan body toward the elevator. Zah. He growls towards me. I can see drool forming at the edge of his mouth, with a bit of blood bubbling out, too. He must have bit his tongue. I struggle inching forward barely. Don't. The guard commands me, his stun rod disabled but pressed firmly into my back. I don't think I can survive another hit from that. By the time they get Bruce's body into the elevator, my guard follows close behind, stepping into the box with him. I get one last look at Bruce's desperate face before the door closes. I'm alone. The burning starts to fade, but it's another minute before I regain full control of my body. Bruce is gone. Punished for speaking out, probably. I still see this coming. Of course, there would be repercussions for trying to fix things. Fucking stupid of us to think we could ever make things better down here. But I get it now. It's not my fault. It's not Bruce's fault. There's only one man that is making any of this happen. The elevator behind me opens its doors. Theodore is standing inside. Hello, Alex. On shaky limbs, I push myself up to my feet. With the reeds, I wipe the drool from my chin and limp to the elevator. The door is closed. Commissioner. He clears his throat and speaks softly. He's on vacation right now. Theodore's ears make for an exit handle. I saw him against the wall and draw my dead eyes to his. Take me to his office, Theodore. I hope he knows just what I'm willing to do to speak with his boss. His little body is quivering. I don't know what to tell you, Alex. It's all right, Theodore. A speaker in the elevator catches both of our attentions. Theo seems just as surprised as I am. Bringing Alex to my office. When I go back, it's a little rough. I don't have full control of my muscles just yet. Maybe I'll apologize for that later. The rabbit squeaks nervously and taps a few buttons of the elevator panel. One man can make all this end. He's the reason this is all happening. Theodore takes me through a series of hallways. I've been down this route before. No guards posted outside his door. Right, they're currently terrorizing Bruce. I move past Theodore and throw the doors open. Harvey. Alexander Mason. You have violated your contract. Effective immediately, you are no longer employed at Fang. The door is shut behind me. I'm alone with the commissioner. He turns around to face me. What are you doing, Bruce? That matter only concerns Fang employees. When my guards return, they will escort you to the exit. I'm not leaving without an answer. Then you will be dragged by your antlers. He sneers, almost spitting the words from behind his mustache. I've been far too lenient with you. You should have been fired from your little social media outburst long ago. And now Bruce is just letting you win. That won't fly here. What, so I should just lie down and let Bruce kill me? No. You're supposed to fight. That's the whole point. He pounds his desk. Our audience wants the bloodshed, Alex. They want the brutality. And above all, they want the reality of the struggle. No referee, no rounds, no escape. That's the purpose of the Fang Arena. The men that fight here are part of the elite, the strongest men to grace this earth. And that's why you were brought in, to put that strength on display to the public. To put it on display. So, I had to fight with Bruce, so he could show off. Show off is a little juvenile. I would refer to it as a reminder of what our men are capable of. You're an ordinary man, Alexander. And if our audience is given a chance to see how the champion is able to destroy ordinary men, they will know that Fang is undeniably the best league in the industry. And not just the audience, shareholders and advertisers too. The more impressive our men are, the more people that will watch, and the more money they want to invest. So our fights were always meant to end with me in pieces, so he could show off and rake in more money. But then Bruce threw that plan away. I know what he can do. He did not follow through in your first fight, so I gave him a second chance. Time and time again, he disappointed me, doing nothing but playing with you in the ring. You decided you needed to punish me too, in hopes of putting you up a fight. Yes, if I issued proper discipline, you'd be motivated to hurt Bruce enough for him to stop holding back. But I saw that this was a waste of time. Both you and Bruce were the problem. So he tried again, with Redline Cole. He sighs and looks away. An attempt at a fresh start, as it were. Bruce was too soft. Cole, on the other hand, seemed all too eager when given the opportunity. His performance needed a kick anyway. One more loss and he would have been cut. So he blackmailed him into the fight. That's a heavy legal term, Alex. No, we didn't have to blackmail Cole. We told him he'd be fighting Redline and he accepted immediately. Why Redline at all? You had to know he was going to get hurt. That night at Beats, after his last fight, did he not tell you that he wanted to rise to the tops of the ranks? You need good viewership for that, Alex. I was only giving him what he wanted. You were listening in on that? I own the facility, Alex. I see and hear whatever I want. How else do you think I knew what you and Bruce were planning? All your sneaking around has caught up with you. So our fight just now, was that some kind of setup? Yes or no? It was your last chance to give me what I asked for. The audience saw it all. They know Bruce forfeited. Do you really think I would have planned ahead? None of that was public, Alex. Recorded, yes, but not put on air. I wouldn't dare let that talk touch my network. I could feel my heart sink. So, all that was for nothing. You've not only wasted my time, you also ended your career and got your friends hurt. And now you'll be leaving my office in this facility for good. The commissioner turns around to the window overlooking a Fang Arena. Fortunately for you, Redline will be fighting again. I hear he wants a rematch with Cole. He's going to make Redline fight Cole. Red barely survived his last fight, and this monster is making him do it again. There's nothing I can do. I'm powerless. Bruce and I tried to fight this, and it ended up with me getting fired and him getting beaten. My heart is pounding out of my chest. Something inside me is trying to burn its way out of my fur. I'll never see Bruce again. Redline might not live to see another fight. I can't do anything. You're taking everything away from me. Talking won't save this. Begging won't save this. Doing my job like you tell me to won't save this. This is all your fault. I clamber over the table, leaping toward the commissioner. I have to stop you. I need to tackle him into the glass, but he manages to sidestep my attack. My fist swings out to strike something, anything, and meets his surprisingly durable muzzle. In turn, his fist strikes my face, and in a daze, he strikes me by the scruff of my neck. The commissioner slams me back, bent over the table, with my hands held firmly against my back. I startled your boss. You're beyond help, Alex. Fuck you. I hear the words. Head is still hurting from the reversal. He leans in close, a growl creeping down my spine. You're the worst kind of employee. You know that? Not only are you incapable of doing your job, but you make everything around you worse. You're a poison, Alex. A tremor. Because Bruce is out of a job, a redline, he tightens his grip. It feels like my hands are about to break. He'll be better off without you. I won't let him make me think that any of this is my fault. And now you're taking shots at your boss. You must want a lawsuit on top of your contract fees. Know your place, Alex. At least I can fight. You sit on your ass all day while people like us fight for you. I'm not one you want to pick fights with, Alex. I'm not stopping until you fix everything. Put Bruce back and apologize to Red. You have no room to be making demands. But if you're so eager to fight, then perhaps I'll give you one more chance to redeem yourself. With one hand on my scruff and the other holding my wrist, he pulls me off the table. I'm self-forward, stumbling and landing on my ass. He stands over me, arms by his side. It's a lot scarier from this angle, but something in my chest is keeping me from backing down. I'll fight you, Alex. 2 days' time. Since Bruce can't do his job, I'll do it for him. I scramble to my feet, backing up to the door. I refuse to look away. And if I win, you follow my demands? If you win, you avoid battery charges for attacking your boss. That's not. The doors open behind me, judging by the shadows of the light seeping in. The massive guards are standing there. Change of plans, gentlemen. Alex has one more fight before he parts ways with us for good. He snaps his fingers. See to it that he finds his way to the main floor without issue. Wait! The burly guards are rough, pulling and restricting my limbs as I struggle against their hold. This is good without saying, but everything we discuss here is covered by your NDA. Breathe a word of the details and the deal is off. I'll see you soon, Alex. Harvey! I scream zero, resisting against the two beasts. This office door slams shut, and I'm dragged kicking and screaming out of the hallways. They toss me unceremoniously out the door. I'm back into the main hallway. The door slams shut, and I can hear a click. I can hear a lock click. I'm alone. To be continued. Thank you very much for reading the demo for Undefeated. This visual novel is a work in progress. Please follow at Undefeated VN on Twitter for future updates. Wow, so things only got worse, and everything I thought about him, about the commissioner, was confirmed in this part here. So he heard everything about Redline and what he wanted to do. He wanted to be the leader of Fang. And The commissioner heard that, so he planned ahead. I think that part is when he decided to pair him up with Cole. So everything I thought about the commissioner was confirmed. He just cares about the money. He cares about the advertisers, the ratings, and just he believes that Fang is like a fight to the death. He believes that for you to be strong and to be the best fighter, you have to fight to the death, basically. Like some kind of gladiator, really. So he does not care about the safety of his fighters. He believes that there should be no limits, that only the best of the best fight for Fang, and that you should really just put your entire life on the line for the brutality. So that's all he cares about. He just said it out. He just said it from his mouth that he only cares about the money and the fights, the brutality of the sport. He doesn't care about the fighters. And about Cole, when he offered Cole to fight Redline, and Cole accepted enthusiastically, like he said it right away. Like he wanted to get his hands on Redline to just kill him. And again, for Cole, that doesn't really say much, because like the commissioner said, he's been losing. If he lost one match, then he would have been fired. So he gets paired with Redline and he wins, but it wasn't against a fellow heavyweight. He was only able to win a match because Redline was a lightweight. So yeah, he beat the shit out of Redline, unfortunately, but apparently he can't beat guys his own size. He can only beat someone way smaller than him. Just goes to how pathetic Cole is as a fighter. So when I seen when they tased Bruce, that's, man, I think Bruce might lose his job, but again, maybe not, because I don't think they would want to fire their champion. Plus, the commissioner said that when Bruce made that speech about him forfeiting, it was recorded, but it was not broadcast. So nobody knows about what Bruce said. So he might decide to keep Bruce. But those guards of the commissioner, they were brutal. I mean, they were able to stun Bruce and take control of him. And man, I mean, it's an awful situation here. And the commissioner is going to make Redline fight Cole again. So now, when the commissioner challenged, he challenged Xander to a fight. He challenged him only so that if Xander wins, the lawsuit would be dismissed. He didn't say anything about Redline and Bruce being freed or him resigning or anything. He just said that if Xander beats him in a fight, then the lawsuit that he plans to bring against Xander for attacking him will be dismissed. So I don't know what's going to happen. Even if Xander does win. Now, I don't know if he'll be able to beat the commissioner because back in that flashback scene of him, of Bruce beating the commissioner for the first time, the commissioner beat him badly. So he was able to beat Bruce. Then I don't know how. I'm not optimistic about Xander's chances here because he can't really beat Bruce. Xander himself can't beat Bruce, and the commissioner was actually able to beat Bruce. So you got even lesser chance, really, of beating the commissioner than you do of Bruce. So this is a bad situation here. In that phone call Xander had with his father wasn't fully remorseful about everything, and he even got a little snappy about Xander still having an attitude after he apologized. I mean, I think he's kind of remorseful and at the same time not fully remorseful. I think he wants the company of his son again, like the father-son companionship. I think he misses that part. I'm talking about his father now. His father probably misses the father-son companionship. He wants him back, but he still doesn't fully regret his mindset about gays and the reason, I mean, he said that he was scared for Xander because the world was not kind to people like him. I mean, sure, but so why did he kick him out? If you say that the world was not kind to him, why would you kick him out to a world that suddenly was not kind to him? I mean, both he and the mother, they both have some twisted reasons for kicking him out at 16. And he didn't graduate high school, so I hope something good happens. I mean, I hope something good happens in the next build, because it seems like throughout this whole game, things just kept getting worse and worse and worse, really. I mean, like, when there's a part of the game where there's a little bit of good and the characters are enjoying themselves, is nothing but a precursor. If they're being happy and they're just chilling out, then you know that something bad is going to happen. So I hope something good happens eventually in this VN. If not in the next build, then at the end. Where at least something happens, or where Xander, Redline, and Bruce don't have to endure this. Alright, so we've covered the entire game so far. So when a new update comes out, I'll have a video of it. So it seems like whenever I catch up all these games, I'm making to where the game is currently at. It feels kind of like a big achievement to me. So and it makes you reflect on everything that's happening in the game. And we realize that you can't continue on until a new update comes out. It makes you just think of everything that happened in the game and what could happen next. So that's all for now. Thank y'all very much for watching. Goodbye.